Dabby dee dabby doo. Dabby dee dabby doo. That's right, dabby dee dabby doo. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's see then. Okay. And now let's just continue. Holy shit. Wait, what? Use the hunt board to locate the Bomb King. Deliver the Star Ruby to Martha. Find Ignic and Delamil. Holy crap. Wait, was that the most recent save? Yeah, it was. Where's the Bomb King again?
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye, the fancy suits.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Sorry, Otto, I got stuff to do. Oh, there's a shit ton. Sempercorn legends tell of a dread dragon who's set near their own town. Semperqua. I need to go to Semperqua anyways. Are you joking? Oh, whatever. Okay, Otto, what is it?
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project.
Okay, that's
Sent an owl
progress.
their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
The
Do you
wind
have
turned
any
foul.
good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
No, no
I
one.
suppose not.
Can I move now? Oh, no, I can't. What's up, buddy? You gonna give me a map
How is it
update?
that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Do you hope so? I thought you'd hate them.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us.
That's true. If you know nothing
Yet I
about
fear a
the
swift end
crystals.
is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The
So there's
world,
2 crystals
in
left.
short, is in chaos.
Shiva's.
It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed
The map
away
is just getting worse
at
and
the whim
worse.
of the waves.
I really hope the ending is satisfying.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
I don't think we could stop an army. Granted, Clive, all the support, but like I don't believe. I just don't. Even the power of Ifrit. Did you kill that many people?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
This guy's really that
Is there
weird.
anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said now, would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. and we will always be grateful for it.
Absolutely.
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Yo, you want to level up?
Good morrow to you, my friend.
Bone to pick.
I only hope the bones of an elder antelope are alimentary enough for our faithful friend. If not, we may have to set our sights on something larger still.
Ooh, yikes. Yo, let's look at the
I
1,000
have
times.
compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
I can't get started on my side quests yet.
Seems the hideaway
It's about what I thought. Grieger is more involved in this. I don't believe that Ultima is the primary villain because it's kind of been in our face the whole time, and Final Fantasy doesn't usually vibe like that.
Clive, we have a problem.
No, don't tell me
Only
Joshua
one.
ran away.
That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3.
Why would you say that?
We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It pours.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Wouldn't it make more sense to send Jill by herself? She's perfectly capable. They said the sky, but the sky doesn't look that weird. It's just cloudy. It's kind of normal. Unless they're talking about that, that's kind of weird. I suppose it would look more natural if... Alright, well I need to find the Bomb King in Sembrak. Which one is Sembrak? Okay. Trying to remember where... Oh my fucking... Okay. I think it was like over here where the ruins are. And I have to assume that's where the dragon is. Oh, hello, Coerl. Oh, there's a lot of critters here. Did I catch a Coerl? Moderate. Oh god. There's probably dragons in nearby enemies, but that's fine.
girl.
Okay, so there's a spot up here I can check, and then there's a spot down there I can check. The spot up here, I'm pretty sure is the Bomb King. The spot over there, I'm pretty sure is the dragon. So, is this the Bomb King? There's a bunch of dragonets.
You deserve a rest.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to change this. Nothing up here. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. Curious. I assume it changes my combat a good bit as well. The Bomb King isn't up here, so I have to assume it's somewhere else. So it's gonna stand out a lot as well. Let me double check my map just to make sure. I need to head down here. Specifically to there and take a left.
Thanks, girl. Time to fight.
Oh, wait, I have to... Is that it? Hmm? This is kind of boring. It's kind of neat, but it's kind of not also. Pay attention to how.
Good girl.
Some of the enemies are developing, but I have a feeling these enemies are going to change very quickly. It's very possible that one of the hunts is over here, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not seeing anything, but I have no doubt. I have some
No need to ride from here.
I always thought this was a boss arena. Not seeing anything now. I guess it would be easier to just focus on doing the side quests and then doing the hunts, but
Let's go.
this should be the dragon.
Back to the stables, girl.
Peculiar. Thought it was a dragon. Oh, that's the king bomb. Wait, so where's the dragon then? I don't know where else the dragon would be.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
is really fun.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket.
That was a neat fight. It plays a
This
lot
looks
like
like the
a
stuff.
normal King Bomb fight.
Let's see if there's any more.
I wonder what mastering the Bahamut stuff does. that was one of the quest stuff, and it was one of the stuff.
That should do it.
I'm kind of lost though.
The wine needs more than this.
I don't know if there's anywhere else where stuff like this spawns. Which makes me want to look. Where? Fuck. I have a feeling I'm gonna teleport down here. Hey, buddy.
Good girl.
The enemies are still nowhere over here.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Here, let's take this path and head down. See if that
Time to fight.
Ooh, that dragon looks cool. That's not the dragon I'm looking for. There's still a lot of enemies. Hmm? That looks peculiar, or is that a tree? It's a dragon in a tree. This door is open now. So what's down here? What? What's down here?
I needed that. You deserve a rest.
That's about what I thought. Red dragon, Svarog.
Damn. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
we try. Fuck. Well, that's the second game over of the game. Holy shit. Okay, no Bahamut then. Got it. No Bahamut. Got it. Fuck. Got it. Don't use Bahamut. Okay, I'll use Ramu. Target him, please. royal during this?
Too slow.
Hey, we finished it with the Phoenix Wing. Let's go. Wait, how many times did I pull up that? Oh, wow. Most of the ouches that came crashing down with them have either been hoarded or destroyed. These few that have not occasionally been found with worse occasions.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Yeesh. Much I want to use Bahamut, like, yeesh. I just can't be charging Mega Flare the entire time like that. Alright, while I'm here, let's deal with what's happening.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
Yeah, Ramu is just infinitely more wieldy, especially against larger enemies.
I can't do it. I can't. But you can.
My lord. My lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Oh, each of them are their own main quests? I'm just doing it while I'm here, but this is surprising.
You heard what happened in the
Four left for more on the captain's orders.
I technically did all the side quests I needed to do here.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days.
Oh yeah, I wonder whose fault that is.
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
Damn, she does not fuck around.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is
purple.
our lives. Do you really
Let's
want
just
to
drag
lose
it
them
cast
as
on the
well?
ground.
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Weird that we're helping them out.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
I'm a little curious. I wonder if the crystals were meant to stop the flow of the blight, but
That thing
exceeded their capabilities.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
Sounds like she has a
all right.
concussion.
Just rest now. It's all right. Give me your arm.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
It sounds like they're guarding a particular spot.
At least
along
we have
the
an
road.
idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
I'm sorry, darling.
Thralls. Is that what we're calling them now?
I assume you have a plan? Need to find out.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Flood. Oh, that's all ether.
Run like the wind.
It's true that with nowhere to go, the ether would just disperse from the crystals, so it makes sense that there would be these Akashic spots.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me!
Should I prime?
Absolutely not.
Save your strength.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning.
I thought there was 2 problems.
Thank you again, Clive.
Yeesh.
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive. But without all...
Wait, I need to leave her the Star Ruby to Isabel.
Monks and
right here.
nose. Philippe will make a good captain.
Okay, let's try this. It says it's locked. Do I have to wait a bit? Are you fucking kidding me? Are all the side quests really locked? I'm gonna lose my damn mind. I will lose my mind if I have to.
Those things I said before about not being able to fight.
Oh, motherfucking blah. Okay. Let's look over here and see what we can find. All the quests are locked, aren't they?
What's happened?
Not all of the quests are locked.
That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
Sounds cool to me.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Does he not know where he's going?
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Sure.
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs.
Weird.
I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Oh, he's probably dead.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him. What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
So not all of the quests are available yet.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it. There was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Jeez, it's so bright.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Yeesh. Sorry, lady. Well, I reckon that's our missing sensor.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll handle a real coin and no one's good for you.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder.
All you wanted to do is walk out the front door.
Vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Man, I found no potions by the side of the road, and it's kind of annoying. That. Ooh, I'm ignoring you. Whoa! Yeesh. I didn't think you would chase me that far.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me
I see
near
a
them.
chest over there.
She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Okay. I wouldn't have thought to come up here.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Ancient sword. Is there a particular boss battle that I need to be wary of? Makes me think this is gonna be a rough one. No, it's actually goblins.
I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Above this enemy too. 4? What the fuck?
Let's get this over with.
Stop!
Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Are they?
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done.
Well, that's the thing, is they're sentient.
Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
That's cool.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
He's goblin.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for
It's
your
a lot more complicated than that, but he's definitely a good sort. I would level the Bahamut, but
I
Bahamut is
wouldn't give
extremely unwieldy.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us. When are they gonna let us through?
Like, as much as I love the Mega Flare idea, like, it just doesn't work. And it's not that powerful either.
Fly, Ambrosia!
So Ramu and Titan seem like the ones to stay for now until I get Shiva and Odin. More ne'er-do-wells? Oh no, they're the goblins. Didn't I just...
All right then. Who's first? You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, That would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
Stop him.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, calm down. You got this. I mean, this outcropping did look peculiar before. Whoa, that's not good.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time. Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt, and once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
Bruh.
That's what this was all about.
Dude.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
What the fuck? Bro really wanted to nerd out that badly.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Yeesh. Ooh. According to what I'm looking at, this is locked.
What's happened?
Wait, but there's another side quest over here, but it looks like it's...
Do you have any fresh water?
Oh, this one's unlocked.
Now I just need to see about getting the work. I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change.
Oh, cool.
Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sure. Why not?
Sounds simple enough. So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something. I'll be right back.
Who needs a porter when there's nowhere left to go?
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
A automatic vaulting. Nice.
Please. A piece of fruit.
Depressing.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Barclad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them.
Oh, so you trade
We
with
get
them.
meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow.
Cool.
Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Barclad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please.
You've raised the price.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Pass. What more do you want?
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon. That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own. How so? Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Barclad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you? And more besides. Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 66. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Barclad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Agreed.
Never a truer word spoken.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Oh, they brought meat and bread. Alright, well I have to finish the main quest in order to reconnect with all the side quests, so... let's make sure they're all good. You know, what's up?
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine.
Wow, helpful.
But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Down the rabbit hole, eh?
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Holy shit.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
Oh my lord. Not cool.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill.
I don't remember Victor at all.
What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos. And the markets
Is
have
he
all but
Curse
ceased to
Breaker?
operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness.
Okay.
It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
It's not that dark.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
We're still working on fixing the sky, but you know. Ooh, I hope it's like 15 where the sky is getting darker and darker. Because I actually like the post-game scenario, but you can't actually explore the world when it's dark, which honestly is a crime in my opinion, but I digress.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Haven't we had enough fighting?
Oh, I could finally finish this quest. Yeesh.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined! Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be! Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced. Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant! Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
Want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalimil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
Okay.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Why do you think? I mean, granted, the guy looks like he's fucking. Why is my controller not working? There we go, it's working again. I was wondering what was going on there. Okay, hopefully they're in the same direction. Hopefully you won't have me fixing every problem.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And
if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
I'll go to bed.
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
Sid.
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
The Red Barons.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
I can't believe it either.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Why'd you call her the spear when she's clearly... She doesn't use a spear. Everything's destroyed.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
Agreed.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
And we're gonna have to clean up the mess anyways.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it
Bandits
your
are coming.
scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Yeesh.
No women folk have come to practice.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Yeesh.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I doubt it.
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Why was I being
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It's literally. My god, I have so many ability points. Makes me feel like I'm going to be unlocking something specifically very soon. Or it's so that I unlock more points of Bahamut, but...
Good girl. Run like the wind. Guess we're all ready.
It might have been quicker if I teleported to the top of the map. Ooh, Akashic. Is that an Akashic Quirrell?
All right.
Just normal over these weapons. Yo, where's the bandit buddies?
We've got company!
All of you die. Your mage just won't get
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Nice.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I think Ghost just teleports me back. Yeesh.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Oh, the return of this one.
Formidable name indeed.
Why are you using this alias now?
Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
It's really cool that he uses
A
the
few
Wyvern
moments of your
alias
time should
still.
suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right. Speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins. and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more.
That's insane.
But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient.
What is it?
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards.
Oh, does he have it?
The very stone of which I spoke. Far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. And a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Really? Is it?
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I love that, actually.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
It's weird that we like completely skipped out on the Black Shield storyline. Are they just all gone?
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Agreed. Alright, let's head back. There's a couple of things I need to take back there anyways. Yo.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
Sundered. Sundered whetstone.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah.
Dan Mackey
With this
with, like, the magic
whetstone and the
swords.
right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Give me a new sword.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
Is that a thing?
I'll be happy to hear you said that.
I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right. I will.
Excalibur. Why is this here? Is that my ultimate weapon? I don't believe it.
Yep. What do you want?
I make that from the white shard, so that's fine.
No scratches, right?
Okay, so in order to make Excalibur, I need Wire Acre, Melkenhide, Bomb Embers, Scarletite.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Ooh. Kind of like how it looks.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Oh, she needed the bomb embers? Okay, I'll make sure to get it over there then. Slay an Elder Antelope in Cressida. And then Martha and Isabel's quests are locked.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Okay, what are y'all talking about? I want to know what they're looking at. Ooh, Leviathan maybe? Oh, that'd be cool. Alright, Nectar, where are the other hunts that I need to keep track of? Merchants who ply their trade across the fields of Corava, Telvin, Outlaw, 5 and 20 high. Pawn. They claim that is alone in one of the many abandoned villages that litter the region, but it has been braved. Okay, so Valmare, Demekia. I think I know exactly where that is. Okay, I can actually do this like right now. So let's check out Joshua first.
I can hardly lift my arms.
The injuries suffered by both your brother and the prince were bad enough. But that wound above Joshua's heart is unlike anything I've ever seen. Were he not a dominant, I fear he would have succumbed to it long ago.
Damn. Like I said, I know where those hunts are. I just need to go visit them.
All this fuss over a few dark cloud. All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's
that
the
I made the
stuff.
Excalibur and I just
And plenty of
didn't.
it too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while.
Well, that's good.
You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise.
I won't.
Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
Absolutely. Wait, what are you doing? Wait, was this a plus quest and I wasn't even paying attention? Which means this is unlocking something for me, but I have no idea what it could be. Oh, wait, am I increasing the potion factor?
We have it.
Is that just another?
Telemon Malembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic.
Oh,
on
don't
that,
tell me
huh?
that he's gonna just make it so I
What
can carry
kind of
potions.
magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
Yo.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a moment.
Oh my god, if I had that for the dragon, that would have been so nice.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you.
I think. That's
No. Thank you for supporting
It was a
Mid
fun
and the rest
fight.
of
I
us in
liked
our
it.
endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
English is a funny language. 1010, nice. Inventory increased is huge, actually. I have 6 potions now? Oh my god, that just means I'm going to be spending more gil on potions. That makes me so mad. Okay. If I'm correct, then they should be just hanging out literally right here to the left.
Fly, Ambrosia.
There's only one spot that comes to my mind when they said abandoned villages.
I can walk from here.
Ready, lads?
Is this not the one? Maybe I was mistaken. I thought for sure this would be the one. Might be up here. Is it the southern Valkyrie Desert? Wait a minute. I jumped off that cliff, didn't I? Oh my god.
stables,
It's gonna
Carl.
make me. Oh my god.
This is no time to ride.
Oh, is it not? Oh, okay, great. Oh, crazy.
Fly, Ambrosia.
So I wonder if what I'm looking for is gonna be right outside here. Yeet. Whoa. Oh, shit. Really, I got like no ability points for that. When I can tell, jellies are like really annoying enemies too. Not quite there. I don't remember if there was a town spot up here.
No holding back.
Wait, what? Is this active?
Thanks, Cal.
Wait, are these active now?
This one's awake.
Or similar to the redstone that within these ads is a virtual battlefield accessible to Clive. Time trial, which you must combat with because only the feat and abilities of a single icon. So I have to do it with Titan's abilities.
Let's see what's inside.
Sure, that's fine. I want to try that again. I have a better idea of what I need to do this time. I have to start over from the beginning, right? Beginning. Okay, I need to restart. I need to restart because I don't know why, but my controller disconnected. So these are all trials I can undertake right now, which is really cool. I don't have these mastered right now, but that's fine because I actually am barely.
Stay down.
So that's not that bad of a time then. Because I was actually paying attention to that time. I just need to be not bad at the game. Fuck, that's bad.
Too slow.
Am I not strong enough? So these are the only ones I could take. Wait a minute, what am I doing? upheaval, and then wind up. Let's retry. Okay. Now I'm fully focusing on Earth. I feel like I'm also not doing enough damage. Not having Phoenix. I'm not making proper use of the timer. Let's try again. Precision dodge is 1 second. 6 Titanic counters is 8. 3 unique battle technique bonuses. First bonus combo, multi-burst. Okay. It has to be a killing blow with wasn't telling me the magic person's good enough. Okay. I wasn't timing them well enough at all. I need to do that here. This stage kind of sucks though. a little more challenging. It's a 3-stager, so I wonder how the third stage is. If I improve the power of Titan skills as well, this would probably also be easier. Wait, I don't even have these ones yet. Okay, 2 enemies with a single Earthern Fury. Strike an enemy with a fully charged wind-up. I just need to strike them with a fully charged wind-up. That over from the beginning. Okay, let's try leveling up a little bit and then let's see how Titan does afterwards. Because I actually really like the upheaval skill. Raging Fists. This is the counter one, isn't it? There we go. Now it should be better. Because I hadn't put any points into those skills at all. So now skills do even more damage, and these trials should be faster. I feel like I should be reckoning with time. And then I'm losing a bunch of health meaninglessly. I feel like this trial is really easy as well, but I feel like I'm just fucking it up. This is the one where I have the counter skill. Wind up. No, this is wind up. The other one's where I have the counter skill. So I'm doing the perfect wind up, basically. giving me a lot more time. I should be at 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm at 2 minutes. Okay, cool. Oh, it has to be fully charged, so it has to be charged there for a second afterwards. Okay. Okay, after I finish this trial, I gotta get going, unfortunately. I don't even know what I get for doing this trial. So I need to hit multiple enemies with the big skill. Earth and Fury. So immediately out the gate, kill them all. I was supposed to do one. Right on time. Down in the Cuba jelly. Now.
I failed.
Oh, that was immediate in hyper armor. Let's leave for now. As much as I want to keep going, I actually don't have time. Which really sucks because this looks really fun. And I'm sure it's going to unlock something really cool. It's also letting me appreciate Titan a lot more because I actually didn't try Raging Fist before, but it's like really cool. Like having an ability like associated with your counter is pretty cool. Other than that, let's master that. I don't think I'm going to be using that anytime soon, so that's fine. Mastering limit break seemed pretty important. Yeah, I have 3 gauges now. It makes me want to grind ability points. The only thing I got from that was the dragon. Whatever. And I didn't finish all the side quests either, which sucks. But that's